Hey guys, Stylosa here, and today we're going to cover loads of stuff in this video. We've got a crazy Junkrat infinite ammo bug, which has been highlighted by the Reddit user Fantasia, which you can see on the screen right now. We're also going to talk about the Overwatch free weekend, and oh my god, look at that ammo, it's instantly refilling. And we're going to talk about the Zarya Graviton nerf and what that means. So, this is a peculiar bug. There is a change on the PTR that if you use a channeled or transformative ultimate, it gives you all of your ammo back. However, if you play as Junkrat and jump in the air and press your ultimate button, it instantly reloads all your ammo. Because, of course, you can't use Riptire while you're in the air. This is a bug. This will probably get fixed. You see I messed it up there and I dropped the Riptire. I was like, oh god. This is things like Pharah's Barrage, Winston's Primal Rage. When you use them, after they finish, you get your ultimate back. But yeah, Junkrat just gets a limited ammo. Massive bug. That's going to get fixed. Don't worry about it. We've got the Overwatch free weekend. This is cool. But this is only for PC. Bit weird. Would have expected to see this on consoles as well. But whatever. This is for the Overwatch League Grand Finals. Now, the clever thing with this is they're hoping a lot of people watch this. So they're like, hey, you get to play the game as well. It's free. You can download it, but only if you're on PC. Yeah, it would be nice if this was for console as well. All right, let's talk about Zarya, because this is huge, right? Firstly, when I first read the changes to Zarya, I was like, oh, wow, this is great. So Zarya, just to quickly recap this, she now does this. Drain rate is reduced from 2 per second to 1.6 per second. That means she keeps her energy for longer, which means she does more damage, right? In theory, because she's charged more. However, there is a nerf, and this nerf is quite a big nerf. This is Graviton Surge. Now, the radius of Graviton Surge has been reduced from 8 meters to 6 meters. That is a 2 meter reduction. But remember, this is a radius. This is a circle. It is not a straight line. This means that actually, this is over 40% reduction in size for Graviton. That's really huge. And there will be times you use this Graviton and you'll expect to get people and you just won't get them because it has been, I don't want to say massively nerfed, but it has definitely been nerfed. And also, when you get nano boosted by Anna, it's beautiful, especially when she does it to save your life, and then you just go on a goddamn rampage because the Anna change is crazy because it turns you from 0 to absolute hero, and you can just do whatever the hell you like, ladies and gentlemen, which is absolutely wonderful. So, what is this change all about? What's going on here? I think Blizzard are trying to combat the sort of Overwatch Q meta, the meta of Hanzo, the meta of Zarya. Zarya pulls everybody in, Hanzo just kills you. But you don't need a Hanzo, right? Zarya just pulls everyone in, and then everybody dies. Now, though, you can't do that because you don't have the same area of effect. So I think what we're going for, and also, I got totally wrecked there, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going for is like this here, I think is going to be kind of a thing of the past. See that there, that big 3-man grav? It's beautiful. You see the Mercy? The Mercy had got pulled into that on live servers, but she doesn't on PTR. So that's kind of okay, right? Gives a bit of counterplay. In fact, those were the notes that Blizzard was saying, right? The dev notes. So like, look, we want some sort of counterplay to Grav. We don't want it just to be this instant win button. Oh god, everybody's in a Grav. If you've got follow-up, then everybody dies, which is what Grav is, right? When you've got Grav available, you basically win that fight most of the time, unless there's a major screw-up or Diva eats the grab, right? I guess that's the only time I can see the difference. But what are Blizzard doing here? This is something else I want to talk about, is I don't actually think this makes much difference to Zarya players. If you're a good Zarya player, holding your charge for longer is cool, but it doesn't really matter. Because you'd still get, you see that grav there? I think that would have got the baby Diva. Like, remember, a lot of these gravs, I'm just using them on PTR to see what happens, right? But that grav may have got the baby Diva there, but I think she just died. But yeah, a good Zarya player, I think, doesn't really care about holding their charge a little bit longer. A bad Zarya player will, and this will make you more effective. And you can argue this will make it easier to learn Zarya. The thing with Zarya is she's got a flow, and it's a super hard flow to learn, Zarya. You need to know when to use your bubbles. You need to be very clever. I am totally out of practice with Zarya, so my bubbles are terrible. Like, I bubble people at the wrong time. I don't wait to use bubbles to block enemy abilities. Like, one of the famous things is if you've got a Reinhardt on your team and the enemy's got a Brigitte, that Brigitte is going to bash your Reinhardt. You need to save your shield for the bash so your Reinhardt doesn't get bashed. If you don't do that and he gets bashed, and then, God forbid, their Reinhardt comes through with an Earth Shatter, you lose the fight because you played bad. I mean, take a look at this here. So, I'm 100% charge, do a big grav, I'm pushing in. I mean, that Sombra would have got pulled into the grav, and she'd have been dead. She did die anyway, but she would have died in the fight. She wouldn't have died a few seconds after, which could have made all of the distance, because, of course, we ended up losing that. But look at my charge. It's 100. It's 97. It does feel like, well, I mean, it's not really about feel, is it? It does last longer. The charge lasts longer. You will do more damage. I just don't think this actually is a buff for Zarya. I think this is a nerf, because once you get good with Zarya, you don't you don't really, like, it wasn't something I don't think the Zarya players were asking for. Like, yeah, can we hold our charge longer? Because you just do that anyway, because you're good with your bubbles. You know, like, you will use your bubble. Like, I'm using it okay now, mind. Look, I've got 100 charge, so obviously I'm doing the right kind of things. I'm barriering people that are in combat. A lot of people with Zarya, they tend to do things like they pre-barrier. Try to avoid that barrier when you get into a fight, so you know damage is coming in. We should have won here. I don't know what happened to my team. I'm going to blame my team. They're so bad, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? So bad. They sold me down the river, to use a very... okay, it's actually a local phrase. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. But yeah, I don't think this is like something Zarya players wanted. So overall, this might be controversial what I'm about to say, but this is a nerf to Zarya, because this means Graviton isn't as good. Now, I worry for Zarya. What about the future? D.Va is very strong because of defense matrix. Roadhog is very strong anyway. I think that if we see Zarya fall away because her Grav isn't as good, that's going to be a shame. But should all of Zarya's power be in the Grav? A really good Zarya player can do a lot of work. The bubbles are one of the best abilities in the game. They can stop things, just completely outright stop things through pure outplaying of the enemy. You know they're about to do something, you bubble. Simple things like your Pharah's going to go in for a barrage, and then, hey, you might actually get to hear the end of the ultimate voice line instead of just this, ah! You might actually hear it all if your Zarya bubbles your Pharah when she goes up. So basic things like that are really cool, really good. But maybe she's going to fall away, because maybe with Grav getting smashed this hard, it might not be that useful. But then again, maybe we go into a sort of Zarya meta of, you're not looking for big Gravs no more. You're looking to just get one person in the Grav, maybe 2 max, and then just kill them. Would Grav still be effective then? I think it would be. It's a very interesting one. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this in the comments below, especially if you're a Zarya player. I think this is an overall nerf. Bit of a shame. Alright guys, I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. Remember, if you want to catch more of my videos, especially when they go live, click subscribe and hit the bell button. If you don't, then you won't get alerted when the videos go live. Alright guys, I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.